What happens when a country has had over 9 coups in less than 40 years? What kind of government survives when its leaders are either overthrown, assassinated, or disappear into exile? Welcome to Burkina Faso, a nation in the heart of West Africa where military power, revolution, and rebellion shape more than just politics, they shape their identity. This is not just a story about government systems, it's a story about survival, betrayal, resilience, and the ghosts of Thomas Sankara. So who really rules Burkina Faso? Is it the people, the military, or an idea bigger than them both? Let's find out. Africa Scope. Burkina Faso means land of upright people, but since gaining independence from France in 1960, it has rarely known peace in governance. From its first president to today's military junta, the country has endured instability, foreign influence, Islamic insurgency, and internal betrayal. To understand Burkina Faso's government system, we must understand not just its constitution, but its contradictions. According to the 1991 constitution, Burkina Faso is a semi-presidential republic. This means power is shared between a president who is head of state and the military, a prime minister who manages daily governance, and a national assembly made up of 127 elected members. Elections were supposed to be held every 5 years, with checks and balances across judicial, legislative, and executive branches. But that's theory. What happened in practice was a different story. In Burkina Faso, presidents don't often retire, they get removed. Since independence, the country has experienced more than 9 coups and mutinies, an average of 1 every 7 years. The most infamous coups include the rising to power by Thomas Sankara in a revolutionary coup in 1983, the assassination of Thomas Sankara and rise to power by Blaise Compaoré in 1987, a people-led uprising that forced Compaoré to flee after 27 years in power in 2014, and the overthrowing of Lieutenant Colonel Paul Henri Damiba and replacement by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, who became the world's youngest head of state at just 34 years. In Burkina Faso, the military doesn't wait for elections. It steps in when it feels the nation is sleeping or when power feels ripe for the taking. One of the main reasons military rulers give for taking power is security. Burkina Faso has been fighting a deadly jihadist insurgency since 2015. Over 2 million people have been displaced, and entire regions have fallen under militant control. Civilian governments failed to curb the violence. That gave the military justification to restore order by replacing presidents with soldiers. In truth, the line between defense and dominance in Burkina Faso's government is razor thin. Despite the coups, Burkina Faso has a strong democratic spirit, especially among the youth. In 2014, thousands took to the streets to end Blaise Compaoré's 27-year rule after he tried to change the constitution to stay longer. That uprising, known as the Burkinabe Revolution, proved that the people can challenge both dictators and soldiers. Under the current military regime, led by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, political parties have been suspended, civil liberties are restricted, and the timeline for a return to democracy is vague. No discussion of Burkina Faso's government is complete without Thomas Sankara, the revolutionary leader known as Africa's Che Guevara. From 1983 to 1987, Sankara built schools, redistributed land, empowered women, and rejected IMF loans. He declared war on corruption and neo-colonialism, but he was gunned down at just 37. Many believed by his closest ally, Kampori. Sankara's vision of self-governance, Pan-Africanism, and people power still inspires today's youth, especially in movements resisting French influence and demanding justice. As of now, Burkina Faso is under military rule, led by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, who promises to lead a transitional period toward elections. But the truth is, the people of Burkina Faso are still waiting for stability, waiting for democracy, waiting for a future that's not stolen by bullets, but built by ballots. The story of Burkina Faso's government is still being written in ink, in blood, and in the will of its people. What do you think will happen in Burkina Faso's next chapter? Will democracy return? Will the military tighten its grip? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. Thanks for watching.